早上好，你好好啊，我很好，谢谢。不客气，我不知道什么样普通话说。Hey everybody, this is Yaki the Free on the Hell Hades Free to Play Challenge 2025. Just greeting and apologizing for my terrible Mandarin and lack of tone correctness to any of the Mandarin speaking people that might be watching today. And Mandarin, if you don't know, literally translates as China language. So Cantonese is like a dialect, but it's an ancient dialect. It's over 3,000 years old. The modern form of Mandarin was incepted about 100 years ago. The government wanted to have like let's call it a business and educational language, kind of like there was Latin. Okay. So if you don't know that about an ancient country like China, their national dialect within one generation, with the government forcing people into learning and studying under one dialect just for the ease of communication, that's Mandarin. So it's day 16, I think, on this account. Yes, day 16. And we're going to take a quick look at the Hell Hades leaderboard. And you'll see right here, Yakety the Free is in number 5. And I'm firmly ahead now with like a 300-point lead almost on this Starskip person currently. Okay. But you're seeing the separation now of the one person who pulled the Marichka Billups. This is going to be hard for us to catch because they're clearing Nightmare, Clan Boss. Okay. I think it's a 4 key. I don't know. But I know they're at least getting Nightmare Chest every day. And so if you come and you're having any kind of issues where you're like, hey, where am I? You have to make sure that you use these sliders where it says show creator, slide it over. So now it's showing the people like myself that aren't in the creator program. Okay. And then you can go into show my progress and it'll show you your overall number. So something like this, the Great Hall, I'm always going to be low because I'm going to focus the Arbiter missions, and I'll show you why. Okay, Faction Wars, I'm number 5, I'm number 4 in tag team, but that anybody could be there. We're all in bronze too. Okay, so on Doom Tower, I'm having an issue getting past floor 93. There's one other person, and then everybody else is just squeaked above us. Excuse me, except for one guy who's about to finish all of Doom Tower already. And I did my best hit one, brutal here at almost 10 million. I'm pretty happy. But I'll show you that that's about to get crushed because I'm going to have 2 sets of Giant Slayer coming in probably by the end of tonight. Okay. Fire Knight, I'm number 2, just behind Hell Hades. I tried stage 17. It was about 18 minutes in. I tried it on manual, but everybody I have is magic and it's a force affinity. Okay. And you're noticing I'm in a lot of top 10s or top 7s on these places. So that's what's allowed me to maintain that top 5 overall position. Okay. Spirit Keep. This is with an Armiger. I'll show you in the game my lineups that were used for, they're all the same lineup with an Armiger. Okay. Sand Devil I just did a while ago, but there's no reason for me to go into those places anymore. All right. So what I really want to show you first though is especially like in Discord, I posted a link just to show like the first mission. This is the first starting mission on the fourth stage of the Arbiter missions. And it says you need 5 rank 60, level 60, sorry, not just to have him as a 6-star or her, you have to have them at level 60. So I fully experienced, chickened up, whatever you got to do to get them in there, okay? Use a feast, whatever it is. That's the first mission. And then you'll see, like, we're all probably going to have this before you get there. So, boom, here's 300 energy. I can do 10 million on the Demon Lord on hard, okay? I've already got these 75 diamonds coming because I've made it to gold, which isn't hard. But in case you're wondering, look at all these diamonds that become available after, okay? And I have no issue with these stage 14 stuff, except for Spider's Den, but I've never had a Giant Slayer yet. So yeah, I might be able to do it, and I've retuned my Armiger a little bit. He's faster. It might happen. So what will gate you is this upgrade 1 affinity bonus to 7. That's going to hold anybody back. Just take a lot of gold medals, all right? But I thought, let's show people what is actually current, not just some Reddit thread from 4 years ago. These are the actual missions in the game, okay? So you'll see it's going to skip in between. You got to do something to, 10 times and then mix, then you mix the potions for that same keep and you get an ancient shard. Here's 2 energy refills basically. Mix them, ancient shard, okay? None of this, to my knowledge, is retroactive. None of these missions. You have to do them while they're there. Obviously, you can see this one is retroactive. And so is the unlock the mastery because I unlocked my starter champion right away with masteries. As soon as I got 800 diamonds, okay? As soon as I got them. So retroactive, reaching the arena stuff. The Demon Lord isn't, okay? The affinity bonuses, these are retroactive. If you have enough gold medals that you already have it at level 8 before you come into the 4th stage, it'll count, okay? Same with the masteries, as I showed you before. But now you look, clear stage 15 for Void, okay? And then stage 15, 100 diamonds, 100, 100, 100, okay? I'm about to have all this unlocked in the next 2 days, and I'll show you for these 4 masteries, okay? Then it's stage 15 stuff, and then boom, free energy. Then the gating thing again. Rank 9, it's 900 gold medals. So even if you're getting 4 gold medals a match, it's going to take you at least a week to get them up to that number, okay? That's free to play anyways. And as you're looking, like, there's a lot of voids and diamonds available. This is why I wanted to rush into getting into these missions. Because as soon as you can start getting back on the cycle of the potion keeps, look, here's a void, here's 100 diamonds. Here's a void, here's 100 diamonds, okay? Then 5 heroes with the max masteries, okay? 5 champions with all the accessories. Like, these aren't hard to get by the time you get here. Then you have to win 200 arenas. That's a tough one. You can't cheese this. You have to win them. And then this final bonus for 10 gold medals. Okay? That's gating. These two are very gating. But if you get this in gold 4, that's 800 gold medals. So it correlates quite nicely there. Then you have to do this nightmare or whatever, okay? But you have to stay in one day doing, it's not cumulative. So if you hit the clan boss at the end and then you do another 20 million the next, like, get that, you have to do it all in one chest, one day of the clan boss, okay? Then it gets a little tricky. You get into the stage 17 stuff, okay? On auto. They all have to be on auto, okay? 75 million to the Demon Lord, same thing. You can do it if it takes you 10 keys and you can put in 10 keys, you can do that, okay? Then it's the stage 20s. And this is the rough one, okay? Then you do 100 million on the boss, on clan boss, and on Nightmare, and then you get Arbiter. And she's worth it, okay? All those resources, all those diamonds, that's why I push and I rush there. All right, so you'll see I have a red dot here. I hate red dots. I hate them. But I'm about to get my tier 6 mastery for Alice. You need 350 of these red squirrels. And at minimum, you get 6 per run. So I'll be changing these masteries once I get her T6, and she's going to get this Giant Slayer. Because anybody that she hits with a skill on cooldown, she's going to get a triple hit. And on Clan Boss, I'll just run her. Triple hit, triple hit, triple hit. I won't even care about her A3. I just want to proc Giant Slayer after Giant Slayer. Okay? So then we'll look at Apothecary. He's in a very similar position. He needs 93 more scrolls. And I'll take him out of defense, and I'll give him Giant Slayer. Exact same thing, okay? Because he's in everything I do. And Apoth can actually do pretty decent damage with his, because he's so quick. He's taking 2 turns usually. He's like a 2-to-1 ratio almost in everything I do. So he'll boost people, Giant Slayer. Boost people, Giant Slayer. Heal them, Giant Slayer. That's the idea, okay? And then Tagore. Tagore is going to be my other one. And I'll probably give him War Master. That way I'm should be close to 1 keying Brutal clan boss. That's the plan, okay? And I have Jareg with nothing. So we'll take a quick look here at Minotaur, actually. Let's go in there, and I'll show you the run I did. I'm actually on the leaderboard with I think I'm number 8 or 9 with this 106 clear time, okay? And I'm not saying it's the fastest, obviously, but with these 3 heroes, if it fails on this video, it's going to make me laugh because it's never failed, but kill dies quite often. However, Alice is strong enough to get the job done with Apothecary's ability to heal her. I think I bumped him up to like 236 speed now. So Apoth is really, really quick. But you'll see how the 3 of these, they all work well together. So this center mob right here, I forget her name, Exemplar, I think. She might kill right here with that capture. Sometimes she crits him, he's dead. It doesn't matter. As long as I get Apoth to the boss with one of these 2, this is taken care of. So in yesterday's upload, I showed what I needed to do to get into the 4-stage of missions. As soon as I completed that, I've put every diamond that I had available into farming this Minotaur. and I was doing it with these heroes and a Tagore. And then I was like, it's taking 2.5 minutes, and Tagore getting his tier 6 isn't as mandatory to me, as getting Giant Slayer out of Alice. So as you saw, Kale died there, okay? And he looks like he's making a snow angel on the bricks, but this has never failed. It looks sketchy sometimes, but now watch Alice work. And she gets these procs because of the Relentless set. And I have her with Eagle Eye. So the first time she hits the boss with her default skill, drops turn meter. As long as I get to this boss with Apoth alive in one of those two DPS, it's never failed. But it takes a lot longer. Yeah, and I'll show you, Alice's gear after. I don't want to put her in Relentless, but I got curious, and you're seeing some of the things she's doing here, okay? Once I get her Giant Slayer and she's in my Doom Tower with it, I might be able to finally get past floor 93. I'm having a difficulty. But now, he's stunned there or whatever, so Alice is hitting him for like double damage. She keeps applying Brimstone because I have her with 180 accuracy, which, by the way, I tried it in Hydra, and she's not applying her Brimstone effectively whatsoever with 100, I think she's 173 accuracy, and I'm having difficulties with that. But anyways, this is where this account is going to spend every possible amount of energy until I have 4 heroes with all of their maxed out masteries, at least to a T6 level. Okay, I'm going to skip one so that I only need to get 550 red scrolls each. Then we got to take a look at the roster. I'm having difficulties now deciding, I use Armiger more than I use Wukong. But I think Wukong as a 60 is the next bet. That's the next play. Part of me. I need a spirit. I need a spirit for the challenges, and I don't want to have a 50 in my arena squad anymore. Everybody else is a 60. I pulled Tagore out and put Allison. I need Wukong. If I'm going to progress past the mid game, I need Wukong to be a 60. But if you're looking at my roster here, like I fused Relic Keeper and I have a Wuji. Neither of these are ever going to be a 6-star on this account. I don't know how good Wuji is. She's not worthy of a 6-star in my opinion, especially in a 90-day challenge. So these two will get put up to 5 stars as chickens for Wukong. And you start looking down here, I don't have any real pulled luck. Okay, I pulled a Jarrag and an Apothecary and a Magnar. Magnar is really good. He is. But I don't need him just yet. I need to solidify my clan boss team. Okay. So if we come into clan boss, this is before any giant slayers. I did 2 keys today on brutal. They're averaging 9 million almost. Okay. Alice is doing a little over 3 million because of her brimstone. She does a little bit of, straight damage from skill, but her brimstone is most of her output there, and the rest is all kill. So now imagine Giant Slayer procs from her and Apothecary, and then War Master from Tagore. It's an easy 2 key after that, and a for sure thing a 1 key on hard. Okay? So in the dungeons, okay, I'm having a struggle here in the Iron Twins. I really wanted to try to get this stage 6 down, and I'm trying, but it's not too important. All right, but if you come here, I did stage 19 on manual. There's no real reason to do 20. I tried it once, I failed. It's a lot of energy to throw away just to serve my ego. Okay. And then I never tried 20 on the Arcane Keep. It's going to be a fail. Okay. And then we come into the Ice Golem with the 18 cleared, which was like almost a week ago. But if you look, like that's who I use. That's my Ice Golem team. Armiger, hopefully to block the revive on the ads. And you know what, actually, if I set it to stage 17, yeah, let's give it a go for the fun of the video here. All right. I shouldn't be doing this. I should really be using all this energy for the Minotaur. But let's have a take a quick look at a free-to-play experience. Like none of these heroes are difficult to get because you start with Kale. The downlink code gives you Tagore and Ugo, and Wukong Monkey King is the code. And Armiger you can farm from the mystery shards in the store or the market. So if you want to talk about a free-to-play lineup for farming decent stage on Ice Golem, this might be it. So I haven't been in here. for like a week, and I've altered some things on these people. Like some of their gear, their speeds are a bit different, but I haven't done anything to Ugo. So we'll just let this entire thing run out, okay? But this wave sucks. These two terror beasts, these dog things, and they do that shriek that AoE hits you, and then they put a reflect on everybody. That's why Wukong's in here for that block dam or block buff. Okay, you, nobody's hurt. Nobody's taking any damage because they don't have the reflect up. Even as a 50, Wukong's going to do a lot of difficult tasks for you that you might be like, well, I have a strong DPS that I might be able to, brawl my way through the encounter and skip some of the mechanics. Tell you what, man, you watch what happens here as Wukong becomes the target of the side ads for the boss here. And they're going to put the anti-heal on the unkillable guy because he just keeps monkeying back up, right? He keeps climbing back up the tree. Keep looking for the bananas. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to target specifically the mob on our right from now on because it places the dangerous debuff, which is the AoE decreased defense. So you see that? Armiger got resisted on his A1. And I think Armiger has 170 accuracy. So there's people that are telling you, oh, you didn't kill him. But there's people out there telling you, don't sleep on Armiger. And they're absolutely right. Don't sleep on the accuracy on Armiger. He needs 100% crit rate. Mine's at 99. And he needs at least 150 accuracy if you want to be successful in any like stage 13 dungeon. At least 150. Because you'll see he'll be able to deplete the boss's turn meter also. Now, this is where Ice Golem gets tricky, right? I have all these big boy poisons up, some little ones. Is it going to proc the boss? Okay. And if you take a look here, it shows you when Clysis gets to 80%, 60, 45, 30, and 15, he's going to revive the jerks. And that's why Armiger is such a strong asset for lack of expense. He doesn't take any books. You just feed Armiger to Armiger. Okay. All of his ascension, even up to 6-star, it's just the baby potions. And he's defense based with an enemy max HP A2 that smacks with a block revive. So I'm going to try to make sure that here comes block revive. That ad is never coming back thanks to Armiger, an uncommon. Okay. Maybe his name is Armiger. That's how I hear people say it. But to me, he's Armiger because he's angry, man. He's here to win the war. Okay. He's going to help you get there. So when you're in this challenge and you want to get on the leaderboard for points, this isn't the lineup to use, as I'm showing you. Wukong's not really good. He might have done 500,000 damage, maybe, and I doubt it. Okay. But it's an effective lineup. As you saw, the only one that was in any real danger ever was the level 50 uncommon. Okay, like Tagore never dropped below 40,000 HP. Okay, he can revive everybody. Wukong is never in danger, ever. It's not that he revives himself, it's that he revives himself with a full turn meter. That's what makes him so powerful. And as you look here, Armiger took care of both those ads. They're not coming back. This boss was already dead before that last move. Ooh, a 6-star item. Let's see what it looks. Can't argue with that. I might not care about that set, but that speed might trip roll. That'd be pretty fantastic. So that's part of the fun is not getting anything that the other people are like, man, I'm not going to brag about pulling an Armiger. Like, who cares? Everybody can. But it's fun to use all that you can. And you're looking here, like, my spider, that's manual. And it's, I'm not going to farm a stage 12 when stage 10 on auto is that quick, okay? I need to work on that, obviously. But I'm proud of this. This is number 2 overall at the time of this recording. This is the same lineup, except there's an Alice in the Fire Knight because Alice is a triple hit A1, okay? Then if you're really stuck in this game, as you saw, I'm stuck on Spider or whatever, train your troops. Take them out to where they need to get their stuff. Get their ascensions done so that you can start putting on gear. And by the way, I picked up these speed boots for Alice because I was in Nightmare Campaign. At 135 stars, you get a 6-piece speed set. I think everything else was crappy, but let's. I can't ascend them. I don't think I want to save it for the. Let's do it for the video. Come on, speed. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm going to keep the HP there for now, just for now, okay? Because you'll start seeing like Alice has double roll of HP here. She's got a triple roll of HP here. She's got an HP neck. Like this isn't the stuff that I want on her. But if you take a look at her total stats, like she's hard to kill at 44k. All right, it's not the optimum Alice, but it's what I got so far as a free to play. So again, don't forget when you get into the 4th stage of missions, or you're about to, you can come back to like videos like this and prep and know that you need a 5-star 60, which is retroactive, and then you're immediately going to get 300 free energy. You're going to do clan boss stuff. If you can do 10 million on a hit on, as it says here, single difficulty of hard, you're going to all of a sudden have a chance to get 450 diamonds, just like that. Okay, this was Yakety the Free playing in the Hell Hades 2025 challenge. Wishing you all good luck.